I'm AJ Tarpoff, the Beef Extension Veterinarian for Kansas State University. And as many of you are already aware, there are some new regulations when it comes to the use of antibiotics and growth-promoting implants that will be affecting our industry. On the antibiotic side, we have a new guidance for industry, or a GFI 263, that has been released from the FDA. This has been multiple years and a lot of different conversations have been made for the implementation of this individual regulation. So what is happening? What is affected, and what does this mean for a cattle producer? Those that remember the veterinary feed directive when it was implemented in 2017, this is almost a branch of that. Other medically important antibiotics have still been over the counter, and medically important means it's a shared class of antibiotic with human medicine. Now those formulations have been injectable boluses or even mastitis tubes to be used intramammary. Now those key products that have been over the counter, where you've been able to purchase at different farm stores, or they've been labeled under non-prescription. Now those are changing to prescription. So in order to continue the use of those products and purchase of those products, producers and livestock owners will need to have a valid veterinary client-patient relationship and a good working relationship with their local veterinarian, and actually have a prescription to continue purchasing those products. So to make sure nobody is caught off guard, it's a good idea to visit with your local veterinarian to see how this might impact you and your operation. Now keep in mind, some locations where you've been able to purchase some of these over-the-counter medications, if they're not a licensed pharmacy like your local farm shop, you may not be able to purchase those into the future. Now this regulation is taking a more of a longer term implementation period. Current products that are on the market, on the shelves, if they are labeled for over-the-counter, you can still purchase them just like you have been. However, new product entering the supply chain beginning here in June 11th, all of that will be under prescription, and you will have to have a prescription prior to purchase. Now that's the antibiotic side. The other key regulation is some clarification from the FDA on how we use growth-promoting implants. Beginning in July, we will have some change and some extra guidance on how we re-implant animals. An updated list from the FDA will become available between now and July on all updated labels. And if the implant that you have been previously using, if it's specifically labeled for re-implant during a production phase, you will be able to continue to do so. However, going forward, only products specifically labeled for re-implant during a production phase can be used as such. So keep in mind, read your labels, and also contact your local veterinarian if you have any questions pertaining to the use and the purchasing decisions behind all of these products.